makes college football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and a lot of bad blood. Hello and welcome to M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens here in Baltimore, Maryland. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Migs offense is up first today. Well, this is a very motivated West Point team based on what happened last year. Black Knights came in, great season coming off a conference championship, and then just did a face plant as Navy took them apart.
Yeah, it was a shocker. I mean, think about the year that Army's quarterback Bryson Daly had last year, and he was playing as good as anybody, really, and he just couldn't do anything against the Navy defense. If I remember right, it was really Blake Horvath that had a spectacular game for the midshipmen and led them to a victory. Let's see what happens today.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They try to run it with the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The punt team making their way on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Black Knights offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. He'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 34. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Black Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Navy offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a first down. So just one play, they're just shy of midfield now. They'll try and run it with the fullback.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the punt team now on to kick it away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Snides the quick throw. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks an open space. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial 3rd down play right here. We're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Black Knights will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback's got it on the option. Powers through.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Hands off to the fullback. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The Black Knights will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Navy offense goes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Wants to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Wide open downfield. That picks up our first down. We'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. Send the back in motion. It's an option look. He shreds the tackle. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback keeps the football. That run moves the ball across the 35. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Coleman. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now comes the offense set to take over here. They'll try the option play here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Down he goes. It's a sack. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do was eat it.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Turner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the fullback going nowhere. Like they stop him for a loss. And the Black Knights will line up to boot it away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense comes out to start this drive. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Design quarterback run. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. They'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Here's a carry for the fullback. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The midshipman operating from the red zone now. They're going to run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They'll give it to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Some hard running there through a tackle. Scooped up in the defense.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Offense back out onto the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On the move now. Tackle just short of the goal line at the one. What a run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
On the ground, trying to power him toward the goal line. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown. They'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop them at the 24. Good coverage. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the Black Knights will line up to kick it away. On to punt now for the 6th time today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll run the option. He gets loose. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And now a carry here for the fullback. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The trucks through the defender. It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? We give it to the big fullback here.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab by the receiver. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. Navy will snap it from the red zone now. The big fullback's got it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. They feed the fullback this time. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Here we go, Navy lines up 1st and goal. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Midshipman.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. It completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. It's an option look. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the fullback. Jukes to get free. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He hands it to the back. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll try the option play here. The back's got to run a pitch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. And Kirk, is Navy in the lead. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And there's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Try to run it with the option. Quarterback still with the football. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And the Black Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. They're going to run the option. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. They'll kick it away here. He takes it at the 40. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense drops that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking to throw. It's Coleman. The pocket breaking down. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pitches to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up here. They'll run the option. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Down the middle, it's Howard. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's the option play. Gets some space around the 30. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Navy!
And there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Looking to pass. It's Coleman. Pulls it in. It's Howard. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Option look. It's Coleman. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. And the back now goes in motion. Tackle, but first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. It's an option look. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The Black Knights will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll try the option play here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Offense back out there trying to get something going. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Coleman. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And the Black Knights will have to punt this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Navy.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Army offense out of the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Picks up the first, looking for more. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Coleman. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they get the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Going for his running back. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Midshipman.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Running back with the football. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's a carry for the fullback. And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's short.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes the catch downfield. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Black Knights pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. He's got room to run. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Black Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. They'll run the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Black Knights are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. To throw, it's Coleman. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a 3rd and short. Back in motion now. He's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's short.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. Man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. And he'll set up to throw. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Pass rush closing in. Nice grab. It's Howard.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you can go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Caught in the flat by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the option play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Running with purpose. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking for a man deep on the right side. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So the drive stalls, a punt team on the field. finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Coleman. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A change of direction. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bringing pressure. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. The Black Knights will have to kick it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, we're 2 quarters from finding out who's going to sing second, and already Army and Navy have hit some high notes. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Army and Navy plays out.
Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. QB keeps it himself. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, he played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
It's an option look. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Send the back in motion. They'll try the option play here. Oh, look at the quick cut. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Black Knights are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Finds room at the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Army. They were not going to catch him that time.
Just great execution here by this offense. So many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he gets into the end zone to further cut into this lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll try and run it. And here's the running back. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. Stopped right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
They'll run the option.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go, and we got a new set of downs.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now they'll run it on the draw.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Navy. Well, the energy really building that. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. And the Black Knights bring their punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play. Here's the option play. He decides to keep it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Now they'll run it on the toss. Looks like Navy will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Quarterback still with the football. Eludes the tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Breaks into open space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Toss play to the outside. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running through the tackle. And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. The receiver makes the catch. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They keep him up bounds with a run. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Brought that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Chapman. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They start the drive with a keeper to the right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Play action, looking to throw. And it's caught. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. It's an option look. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Now they call a run. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They try to sneak it for the first. And the Black Knights will try to keep this drive moving. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. On the option, it's Coleman. And it just keeps it and gets taken down behind the line. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. He keeps it on a design run. Look out, room to run here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Black Knights will look to convert here on 4th down. And the back now goes in motion. The pass rush closing in. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaking free at midfield. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. His line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. It's a toss to the left side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Chapman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Army offense out of the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Defense is coming after him.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. And now a carry here for the fullback. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Black Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Off the play fake on 1st down. Extending the play now. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
1st down here for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. And the midshipman really pouring it rebound. Kirk beginning to pull away. It's a huge uphill climb now for Army.
Boy, it's been somewhat surprising, Chris, to watch this Navy offense and the way they've been able to execute on that side of the ball. A big day for the midshipmen.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. Stop for no gain there. That'll do it for the third quarter. The final quarter coming up next. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And Kirk, is Navy in the lead. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. One quarter to play at what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space, look out. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Dropping back. It's Washington. Makes the ground. It's Roberts. They bring him down after a short gain there. Important second down play coming up. They'll try to run it with the option. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Okay, it's third down after that run. It's a keeper. QB pushing from the marker. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Black Knights will send their punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're going to run the option. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They give it to the big fullback here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Ball handed off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Black Knights will have to kick this away. Oh, and he shanked it. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. A gain makes it second and medium. On the run, it's Chapman. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the same runner's got it again. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the run, he'll let it go. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Back to pass. It's Coleman bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Trapped again in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play. And now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Getting set. Here's second down. Breaks into the clear. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. We'll try to run it with the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, he's lost the ball. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Team now on to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Trying to find some room. It's Reed. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. It's a quarterback keeper. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there in 3rd and long. And the Black Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 35. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Grab behind the line. It's Chapman.
Well, it's 3rd down and forever. The defense is kind of sitting back in what I would say is like a prevent defense, just trying to avoid the big play, and it almost cost him. Quarterback checks it to his running back, and the running back shows you he could pick up a lot of yards. So it's 4th down, but at least it's a little bit more manageable.
And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now it's 2nd down here. QB keeper all the way.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Black Knights will line up to boot it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Working clock with the ground game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback's got it on the option. QB decides to keep it here. The back's got it on the pitch. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down play coming up. The big fullback's got it here. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. They feed the fullback this time. Touchdown, midshipman. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.